What's going on, y'all? It's Mason Bleasdell, your Austin real estate agent, and so many of you guys reach out and ask about Leander because new construction is frankly really popular here in the Austin area, and Horizon Lake, where we are today, we're going to take you on a neighborhood tour, is one of the really good value spots in Leander because frankly, most of you guys who come out here find Leander to feel pretty far out. Now, Horizon Lake is a really nice one. It's more on the southern end of Leander, almost into Cedar Park, and you get a really great value at a low tax rate here in Horizon Lake. There's some really cool new construction opportunities. I'm psyched to take you guys on this neighborhood tour, so let's jump in the car, talk a little bit about Horizon Lake and what makes this place so special. All right, y'all, so driving into the neighborhood, before we get really into it, want to go over a few different things in this video. First and foremost, talk to you a little bit about what it's like in this area. Like, what is it actually like to live? Where are you in relation to things? Texas is a pretty spread out place compared to a lot of other parts of the country. So what's your day-to-day life going to be? Of course, we're going to talk about important things like schools, for example, tax rate, HOA fee, all of those things. When you're comparing this to other communities around here, those are really important. And of course, let's get into some housing, what's available here, what is still available. We're filming this one right at the end of May of 2024. They're almost sold out of all of the new build opportunities in here. But let's jump right in. So starting off, we are on more of the southern end of Leander. To be honest, I'm shopping with some folks this coming Sunday who, love a lot of the opportunities that are available here in Leander. But one of the biggest drawbacks is, we are kind of that farther out suburb now. So if you want to get to the Domain, to downtown Austin, to the airport, for example, all of those things make a lot of parts of Leander where new construction is really popular and common, feel very far out. This is like 15 minutes closer than neighborhoods like Santa Rita Ranch, for example. We are also just a few minutes from 183 Toll. We've got Old 183, as the locals call it, just behind me here. So you're within a 5-minute drive of HEB, the local grocery store here. You're less than 10 minutes to Whole Foods, to Costco, to a whole bunch of different restaurant and fast food options. You've got a whole bunch of outdoor things. I'll get into more later the actual amenities within Horizon Lake. The Brushy Creek Trail System, for example, just 10 minutes away. So easy. Like, it's amazing how, centrally located and centrally living this community actually is. Now, one of the other biggest draws to Horizon Lake, and my folks I've brought out here, is schools. We're in Leander ISD, with one of the highest rated school districts in the entirety of Texas, in fact. And this neighborhood in particular, Pleasant Hill Elementary, Knox Wiley Middle, and Rouse High School. Rouse, since I was a kid, has been one of the most sought after and highly ranked high schools in all of Leander ISD. So that's another big draw to this area. With that, it's only a 2% tax rate. If you've shopped around and compared neighborhoods like Santa Rita Ranch, Bar W, for example, that are also here in Leander, you're looking at tax rates over 2%, in some cases as high as 2.5%. That can obviously make a pretty massive difference when you're making an investment in this area as substantial as, home prices are now. So just always factoring in all of those things is really, really nice here. Now, Horizon Lake, community amenities are primarily focused around the 25-acre lake, Horizon Lake, where the neighborhood gets its name. Now, of course, this is Texas, it's a reservoir, but there are miles of walking trails, 2 main loops that go around the lake, which is really, really rad. There's a covered playscape area. As soon as August hits, you don't want to play on a playscape that's out in the sun. And with that too, the HOA fee here is only $40 a month, which is half of what a lot of similar communities go. And if you're not one that's using the community pool all the time, for example, there's absolutely no reason whatsoever to pay for it. We also have a plethora of really good gym options around here too. So, if you're into the health club, you really care about the pool, whether it's for lap swimming or, having a beach entrance for young kiddos, there's plenty of options around here where you can get that. So you're not missing out on it if you really like this location and really like these homes. And obviously you're not paying for it too. So take some of that savings, put it into a private gym membership. Now, as we're driving through, this section that we're pulling through right now is one of the very last sections. So this community is being built by Pulte Homes and by Taylor Morrison. They're about to close out. Realistically, the time we're filming this, probably by the end of 2024, they're gonna be completely sold out. There's not that much inventory left. And speaking with Taylor Morrison just a moment ago, they've only got 4 builds left, houses to start. Everything else has been permitted. And Pulte's getting really close to there as well. So if you're interested in new construction, You're not gonna have too much opportunity, so I'd get on that sooner than later. However, these homes are only been built in the last couple of years. So if you're looking for a resale, this could be a great way to do it. Your structural warranty will carry over to a new owner. It does not tied to the owner, it's tied to the home. So you've got a lot of opportunity here too to get a nearly new home, and some of them for a really, really great value because, to be honest, they've got to compete with the builder. At the same time, prices in here are really, really reasonable. You'll see a wide range of homes, you know, some 45-foot wide lots, some 50s, and then all the way up to 60s that Taylor Morrison is building on. And then square footage in here can range from the 1500s all the way over 3500. So there's pretty much a home for everybody here. One of the really cool floor plans, we're actually driving past, you probably can't see it here. There's an upstairs balcony, which if you face the right direction, you can get a view of the lake, which is really, really rad. Just some really neat floor plans that we're not used to seeing in this part of town. Just something a little bit unique. You know, one of these complaints of a master plan community is that it can look a little bit cookie cutter. I always appreciate it when the builders go, you know, the extra mile, just a step above, to try to not make it feel cookie cutter. Now, if this tour was helpful to you, and I sure hope it was, when you're looking into Horizon Lake, maybe comparing it to some of the neighborhoods nearby, whatever it is, I would love to be your real estate resource of choice. You know, bringing you value, helping you navigate the market, navigate the different communities that are available, and ultimately feel confident in your decision to plant your family somewhere with a house here in the Leander area. Reach out anytime. My direct contact info is on the screen. I'll see y'all next time.